I threw out my man as if I was finna talk, but you like, oh, but this what I've been.
I jumped over. Yeah, every time you get ready, I was gonna hit you with that.
My bad. I've been chilling. That's all I got to say. Go ahead and get out what you got to say.
That's all you've been doing is chilling.
Yeah.
I don't. For some reason, I don't believe.
Don't trust her.
I don't believe that. I ain't chilling right now. I'm gonna say that much. It's like 900 degrees outside. It's extra 900 in here. So I'm here to do bar for bar. Let's get.
That's another reason you should be chilling.
No, it's hot. It's all outdoors. What you mean?
Fact, I've been just working, grinding, getting to it. That's it. That's all. But we got a dope episode of Bar for y'all today, man. We got two Chicago artists, two of Chicago's drill artists.
Drill.
Two guys who've been putting in work in a short amount of time, though, right? Like, he ain't got like those 10, 11 year careers, but in the past, what, 5?
Well, one of them is actually going on a 10-year career, actually.
Really?
Yeah, Louis is.
It's been that long?
Yeah, Louis' first mixtape dropped in, I can tell you right now. Actually, he is in 10 years. His Boss Up came out. Boss Shit, came out 07.
07.
Yeah. So,
wow.
He's going on 12 years, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, King Louis versus G Herbo.
Let's go. Lil Herb for some of y'all.
Lil Herb, remember,
I
yeah.
know what it is, man.
Robert Taylor.
Damn, why she always got to do that? We know where you from, Joe. We were just saying they're from the east side. That was it. That was all.
Wow. Robert Taylor.
So you first, ma'am.
No, what? Robert Taylor again.
Okay, so.
Okay.
This one was kind of tough because at first I thought I was gonna go with King Louis. Of course, before I even listened to either of them in depth, I was like, it's King Louis, of course, because there's more of a relation in age, yada, yada, yada. But I listened to a lot of King Louis and I heard a lot of the same stuff. Now, I will say, I didn't go back 12 years, so I'll probably say I maybe didn't give this a fair shake. I listened to all the stuff that's, like on Spotify. That's what I got. But with King Louis, it was definitely entertaining. One of my favorite songs is Just Relax.
Just Relax.
Yes, and the video was dope as fuck.
Absolutely.
Yeah. One of the dopest, actually. Like, I love the animation in that joint there.
Yeah. But then I started listening to Herb. And
my name G Herbo. You a turd.
You know what? Actually, everything I listened to about him, I laughed. So, because I couldn't get that line out my head.
Wait,
which line?
Wait, hold on. Which line is that?
You see fried bologna, now I mean rigatoni. Like.
So wait, what you don't like about that part?
Right? I didn't say I didn't like it. I said the shit is funny as hell. Well, you go to the store and you buy bologna versus rigatoni. Bologna is the more expensive item.
Big that. Look. She just went shopping on y'all. Like, she really broke these lyrics down.
A bag of bologna is like $3-4. You can get rigatoni for $1. Like, get that at Dollar Tree.
Those some good facts right there.
It's definitely the fact.
So you telling me the restaurants is charging us an arm and leg for this rigatoni?
They charging y'all for labor, just like how these
auto mechanics doing our ass. Oh like, let's be real. Don't pause. These auto mechanics be charging $100 an hour. Boy, you just changed my oil. Stop playing.
So, of course, I didn't really take him serious because of that line and that line alone. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to say that I even listened to Herbo. Now, I do remember Humble Beast. He had some bangers on there.
Fact.
But I still didn't listen to him to, be like, oh, I enjoy him. So I actually had to listen to him and get educated on him. And I would say he's a more dramatic and a better storyteller. But that's because of, once again, his age comes into play. So he's more eager. He got more bite to, his story, as opposed to Louis, like you said, he's been in 12 years. And once again, I didn't know that, but towards what I was listening to at the end, it was kind of like, I'm still enjoying it, but, I'm just kind of chilling, enjoying it. Herbo, I was hyped the whole motherfucking way. Like, from beginning to end, I was just off the chain. So, Herb won it for me.
Woo-wee.
Wow, what you got, bro?
East side, no limit. I see y'all, kid. What's going down? Drove City, what up?
#Robert Taylor.
I got to shout out all my East Siders, man. Stay to the lake. Some people say Stoney to the lake. You got some people say Jeffrey to the lake.
You got some people say Yates to the lake. Shout out to everybody on Cold.
Look,
What up?
look. Shout out to Cold, guys. Look. So you got different sides to say this, but this really was a good one. It really was. I'm not gonna even lie. G Herbo and King Louis. Now Louis, the reason I rock with Louis, I gotta say this now is because when I started getting back into the Chicago music scene, Louis was what got me back into the Chicago music scene 100%. Like listening to him, I'm like, wait, hold on, we got somebody here to rap like this? Like, cause before I heard Bossing Up, right? Okay. Boss shit, I mean. I actually heard Man Up, Band Up.
Okay.
Right?
You gonna go there.
Yeah. So that's what I heard first. And I'm like, wait, hold on. Man Up, Band Up. To the point he had the whole city talking that shit. Like, he really had motherfuckers that, nigga, man up. I'm like, damn. Then he took it and made it a whole brand. Yeah. Lubu Gang. Like, Joe, I was like, wait, hold on. Shorty hot, right? And his bars was like real. They was, I'm not gonna say they was complex. It was simplistic to me, but it was the way he put them together and how he rolled those beats. Like,
and it was authentic Chicago.
Yeah, straight Chicago shit. Like, he was talking that shit, and I'm listening to him like, okay. Like, when he talking about man up, this shit we'll tell you, man. Nigga, man up. Shut the fuck up. Stop crying. Get that money. You know what I mean? Like, word. He did that to me. So I'm like, all right, Louis, good, right? But then we had to go into the discography, right? And when we listening. And mind you, I've been rocking with G Herbo since he was Lil Herb. Like, when him and Bibby was going back and forth, like, in the gangway, like, this type of shit. Like, Skinny Bibby, like, yeah, like, he a little dude. But what always caught me with him and Bibby, and I just had to throw them in there, Bibby in there, just because they No Limit MB, right? But they voices. At a young ass age, they sound like grown ass men. I had to go look like, wait, who? When I saw the video, like, you tripping, bro. Word. Like, this ain't never shorty in them with his voice. Like, so he had, like, you can tell he had some pain. Like, you know, when I listen to music, I listen to, like, your story, what you got to tell me, what you gonna do. Like, he got pain, and he was talking his pain through his mixtapes, through his song. Like, and don't get me wrong, Louis did too, but so it was a part to me when I was listening to Louis. Louis was more, I was getting a lot of party stuff, like, you know, turn up. But don't get me wrong, like, Louis did his thing. Herb was telling a lot of stories, but what kind of pushed me away was when I started, like, the beginning of Herb was the shit to me. Okay. The Herb I'm hearing now is not what I'm used to. Like, and I understand he growing, he getting older, certain things that he could talk about. And I don't want him to always talk about the trap shit. You know what I mean? I like artists that grow. It just, I feel like I was starting losing substance with him, right? But also, it was kind of hard with this one because Louis ain't dropped nothing in a while neither. You see what I'm saying? So it was like, now we got to go back on what Louis had in his discography. Is that how you say that? Yep. Discography. There you go. Say that. Discography. Shout out my people and shit, you know? But going through that and hearing that, so my determining factor, I just got to throw this out there. My determining factor was the song they did together. Okay. Because again, like I say, like them last two joints, Swervo did with Southside, I'm not a fan of all those. It actually, like, I feel you working with Southside, but I'm like, I'm not a fan. Like, I hear you. I actually, because people always say, why he rap off beat? And I'm hearing it now more than I did before. Like, he sound like, and somebody hit me with this, and I'm just quoting what everybody else say. Okay. He sounded like the new age Silky. He was around going, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, all right, but damn, it was like, he catch it, but then okay, all right. So the determining factor, what was the song? I forget. It was on, actually, G Herbo, was it on Ballin' Like I'm Kobe album, or was
was it Phaso Land 2?
Was it the Phaso Land album?
Phaso Land 1? I think it was
Phaso. I think it was the Phaso, Welcome to Phaso Land, with him and Louis on there, right? Mm-hmm. And it was going back and forth. But I gotta say this much. Louis bodied them to me on that track. Like, Louis talked that East Side. I mean, don't get me wrong, Herb talked that East Side shit too, but it was just something that Louis, the way he dropped his bars on there, I wish I could go quote it like verbatim, but he to me, that's what gave me Louis the Factor over Herbo. To me.
So y'all gonna put it on me.
Now, but also, yeah, I really am gonna put it on you on that one. Also, though, Another Day was the track.
Yeah.
Another Day is the track. So if y'all want to quote me or don't believe what I'm saying or don't feel me, go check out that track and y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Y'all can comment at the bottom and let me know. But that was cause like if we go toe to toe with him, I feel like because it was parts on Louis that made me like drown him out. Like okay, he ain't popping like that. But he got classic. Like come on, man, I'm wildin'. Like he had Val Venus, he had like Louis. This is why I gave it to Louis because he did a lot of what else? He just did a lot. Like I told you, like Kush Too Strong. Like that's like every 420. That's the song of the city for me. Like yeah. So my determining factor, King Louis, on that one. Now check out Another Day though. Y'all tell me what y'all think. But that was other than that, they was like neck and neck for me, to be honest with you. I had to go off a song, and that's why I love Bar for Bar, because if they got songs together, again, this was Bar for Bar started when we did the Jay-Z and Eminem.
Fact.
So when they have songs together, I always tell you artists, if you ever get on a feature, body that joint.
Oh God,
body it. Like people don't even understand that's how Future got on.
Fact.
Future body Racks on Rack. That was somebody else's song. He was a feature on there, dog.
Oh, that song Racks on Racks on.
Yeah, but that's when he got on there. What? I forgot who the song it was.
YC.
Where he at?
You ain't heard of him since.
But Future blew up off of that shit.
His name wasn't YC.
YC.
What's his name? Rico something?
YC featuring Future.
I'm telling you. And Future blew up off that. Like, but go ahead. I digress.
Yeah.
King Louis.
I hated the song. That's probably why.
What up, Dro City?
Hey, yo.
Real quick, is Herbo, is he still independent?
Well, Machine Entertainment is independent, but he got a co-deal with Sony Red, so a distribution deal, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that's how that goes. Where he's like, I don't know how they numbers go when they do that, so I won't be the one to say he a fully independent. But I know he's under Machine Entertainment and Sony Red.
Okay.
All right, man. Listen, it's been a rough week.
I know it has been, bro.
Listening to these guys and this music. Being from the East Side, you know these stories.
Yes, sir.
You know, this girl. You know these stories. They very relatable.
Yes, sir.
The lingo is East Side lingo.
Get on, cool.
I'm the pride of the East Side.
Yeah, look
so this was real tough.
Wait, hold on. Did you have your 30 pop on you? Because I know did it make you want to just go grab the itch?
I'm a nonviolent guy. I'm a very nonviolent guy.
When they go into that drill, I was like, I be in them gangways. I was like, right? Hold on, no, I'm not in no gangways no more. No, I'm not. Like, but you know.
So listening to it, right? When I first was introduced to King Louis was through the mixtapes, right? Mm-hmm. But what really caught my eye was the Too Cool record.
Every day Too Cool,
right?
Yeah,
Too Cool.
Yeah, that's
like,
my shit.
Yo, who the fuck is he? Like that ain't the same Louis, is it? Yeah, that's him.
Yeah,
right. Too Cool went off, and then so did King Louis, right?
Yeah.
So, like you said, he's had so many hits throughout his career, like Too Cool, Val Venus, Till I Meet Selena, B.O.N.
So what was that? That's but no, Living Down Chicago.
Living Down Chicago. Like it's so many of them. Yeah, like he always had the hits, right? Yeah. But I agree with what you said too. Like it ain't never really been a whole lot of storytelling with him. He's tried, you know, to dabble a little bit with it, but it wasn't a whole lot of storytelling. When I got wind of Herbo and Bibby was when I first saw the video for Kill Shit. It's like, yo, who the fuck is these little niggas, right? Like, cause they going to fuck in.
Yes. And
it just made me start paying attention to them. Mm-hmm. Didn't really know, like, you know, I know them people that they be with, but yeah. So just hearing the music was like, damn, who's Shorty them? So now of course, as a DJ, you really got to get in tune with the. Just think about the drill scene at that time. Like I don't want to go too far off about, but I just want to give y'all history on it and how I was made my decision, right? At that time, you got King Louis was probably the biggest drill artist when like Too Cool and all that came out. P Rico might have had just started dropping, and then Chief Keef them. They like
I would say Keith that the Too Cool dropped around the time when Keith blew up. Like it was like they was like
okay, yeah, they was like right around the same time. But I don't like hadn't dropped yet. Like when I don't like dropped, it was over.
Oh, yeah.
But like at that time, yeah. So at that time, like honestly, Louis was the king of drill.
Yes, sir.
At that time.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
At that time, Louis was the bigger artist.
Yeah.
And then Bang just people got wind of Bang and I don't like dropped and y'all know to hear the rest.
And I had this conversation the other night about this a couple of nights ago, right? And cause I was like, I remember hearing Bang. Cause first of all, I'm gonna do this the right way when we're giving up the props. The reason a lot of us knew about Louis was because the gang shot.
Fact. All their videos.
95% of his videos, right? So
95% of the drill videos.
The drill videos in the city. So you became the person to go look at gang stuff and be like, what he got next? I see Bang.
That's right? How I call him in. Yep.
When I hear Bang, I'm like, whoa. I'm like, he Shorty got it. People ask me like, what you mean Shorty got it? I said, y'all don't hear what he's saying? He talking like them shorties. Mm-hmm. Like it's different if older motherfuckers try to sound like you sound goofy because you trying to sound like a shorty. Mm-hmm. But he from that age. I got shorties around me this age.
Sounds just like him. Look just like him.
He finna blow. But what really blew him, what got his attention was, if y'all remember that little viral video came out of Shorty talking about
some
That's my daddy home. I'm a numbers person. Like I really was watching YouTube even back then because I had artists at the time and I watched numbers. I watched the numbers then the double that day.
Right after that.
Off of that one video. Because at that time, and I'm going to keep it real with you, because we run into a lot of these blog sites now, and this ain't no diss or nothing. Wasn't none of our drill music on World Star at that time. That video went on World Star, and after that, motherfucker, you can look at the comments. If you don't believe me, go back to the comments. You'll see who I came up here after the video off of World Star. That's what they said. Yeah. And Bang shot all the way up like that. But I digress. Go ahead.
So, okay. Herbo and Bibby gang, once they hit the scene like they hit, it was like, okay, this drill shit wide open. Like we start getting a lot of artists. Today, it's not a whole lot of drill artists left.
They don't want to claim it, man. Yeah, that's the part that I don't like of it.
Yeah,
claim it. Like,
it ain't a whole lot of drill artists left, but even the ones that are still around don't even really rap too much drill, right?
Yeah.
So, Humble Beast is the album that made me say Herb is the one. Out of all the drill artists that I've heard, all the artists from that time period that was rapping that way, Humble Beast separated him to me from everybody else, from Louis, from Keith, from everybody, right?
Okay.
It was because like you saw a lot of growth.
True that.
You saw a lot of potential, right? Like he was in a different bag in a different lane, like
album mode. Like I'm gonna go crazy.
Like like the Malcolm joint.
Yeah.
When he talk about for whoever ain't heard Humble Beast, and please go check it out.
Definitely.
Malcolm is the record where he's describing a day in the life of a young man from Chicago. I ain't gonna say every young man, but just say a young man in the streets. He go to the store and they know don't play with him, but just this day they call him lacking and get down on him. Luckily he don't get hit, but he come back looking for him and
it's a whole
story.
True that.
So when I heard that, I said, "Yo, who working with Shorty? Like, did he just pen that like that, or like what's going on? Cause he on a whole different mode now." Mm-hmm. And then when you hear the joint crying with him and Bump J, where he not only paying homage to Bump, but he rapping with him, like holding his own. I'm like, yo. He got it. The East Side flag is out. You know what I'm saying? Like he holding us down.
True that.
But I agree with you too. Once he got with Southside, it was like, wait, what just happened?
Exactly. That right there is what caused me to be like.
It's like what just and it's like it almost felt like a numbers game was starting to be played. Like, are you worried about the sales getting better, or you worried about your artistry steady projecting, right? Like, cause I get it. Like, it's only so much drill and all that rap. You want to be in a whole different space, right?
Right.
Fine, but like, I don't know, because like it's kind of like we kind of lose. I don't know. Something just didn't seem right. Like,
it didn't sync, bro. Like it ain't sync. Just sync.
Yeah, it didn't sync.
That's how I felt. It felt like it wasn't.
I think it was too much Southside.
That's what. Okay.
I think it was too much. Like, I like hearing Herb on C-Sick beats, or like a lot of those other guys he was rocking with in the beginning.
Yes.
I like that. And I ain't saying you got to rap them for your whole wave,
Right.
but I think you got to find somebody that y'all just got that
chemistry.
That like what I like to call Dre and Snoop.
Right. But he feel to him he feel like that's his thing. I don't know why. I don't know why. Cause like I say, when I listen to it, I'm sitting here like one thing I always said this, and what really caught my eyes about him and Biggie alone, even doing that when the drill with the shit, the top shit. To me, they were the most lyrical to me.
Absolutely.
Like when I first heard them, I'm like, whoa.
They were spitting.
Hold on, Shorty them really rapping, like saying some shit. And I'm like, this still drill, but they really like. I'm like, oh yeah, you can tell they read some books. You know what I mean? Like, and you can tell when people read books and shit like that. There's words he was saying or how he say the words. I'm like, okay, they can rap.
And they storytelling. That's what separated them. Like separated them from me. Like it's easy to go get on the mic and say, I'm shooting a nigga about 100 times, whatever. But the way they was putting it together, it was like they was telling this story, and all the beats wasn't a drill, repetitive drill sounds. Like he'll get a sample or something, and you like, wait, Shorty could really rap.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
4 minutes of hills. Check all
5 of them. All 5 of them.
Like them was my deciding factors with them too. Like I listened to, I love that shit. Like listen to that boy, like. Yeah, he hot.
He got it.
But
right.
It's just safe to say that he's probably just going through a change, like how a lot of rappers go through changes in their career. He just testing some shit out. We'll probably get back to the old Herb.
I hope so.
Well, it ain't even necessarily that you got to get to the old Herb, right? Because like, and I got to do it. Old Jay-Z don't sound like new Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? But we still get Jay-Z. So we able to grow with him. It's just that I don't know what I'm looking for, right?
Don't box yourself in or something like.
Well, not that. It's like this. I like the common balance of righteous and ratchetness, right?
I like how you put that. Okay.
Right? Like if you listen to I'm rolling. Like,
okay,
it's Herbo, right?
And I'm a
go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead. Cause you get it.
I've got this on 100%, bro. Like when he was going, I felt him. I was like, "You what, cuz?" I'm rolling. I'm in the club too. Yes.
And even in the beginning when you talking, don't step on these G phase. Don't step on these shoes.
Don't step on these joints. Oh God! You in that joint sweating profusely, like whatever, however you say it. You just sweating.
And you're in the club 100 deep, like
not step on my G phase. I might not even be able to swing. Bro, don't go see me look down.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I felt him. I was a theme song for a couple of years. I ain't gonna even lie.
Like okay. The joints with Southside 2 commercial. That's really what it comes down to. Okay. Like Swervo.
Yeah.
Like
he was trying to really play on.
To me, like the shit I like is when he say, "Yeah, my name G Herbo. I like nasty bitches." All that shit. Like that's my shit. Like that's G Herbo, right? Like Swervo, like nah, bro. Like you just sound like you're trying to get a radio joint, right?
Down song for me too.
Yeah. So.
But back to Louis, like he's always had a hit, bro. He keep one in the stash. Yeah. When every time you count him out, this one got another one. He come out with a banger, but just I love his vocabulary too. Yes. I like Louis is one of those. I don't want to say this, but if we was talking about the drill scene in Chicago, he's the Benny Siegel.
Hot, but don't get that recognition like he should.
He's a Benny, and not just that. Like his bars, like aggressive.
Come on,
and they talk that shit.
Yeah,
and they like on point. And he don't overuse words.
No.
Like he really like you can see that it might be effortless to him that he's saying this, but he ain't really like trying to over rap.
Right.
He ain't trying to under rap either. He
Right.
just giving you enough to be like, damn, what the fuck you just say? Or damn, that shit was hard, boy. I hear you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Gumbo Mobsters. I was a part of the Gumbo Mobsters. Like
it was really tough for this one. It was really tough to make the decision on this one. But
what's your decision, brother?
Herbo.
Oh, this guy! I had a feeling he was gonna do that. The way he talked like 30 minutes about Herbo and then gave my man King Louis 2 seconds.
No. Cause I listen, Illuminati, all that, those March Madness, like the work that Ben put in earlier. Like, I don't want people to think I ain't listen to it. And I like the joints that he did with everybody. He got joints with Bibby and everybody.
Everybody. And it been him, Dirk, everybody.
And I'll be randomly quoting King Louis lyrics, not even listening, not even for bar. I'll be on my way to the crib. Who am I? I'm King Louis from this shot. Like, that's my shit. Like, yeah. Yeah. So, but leave y'all comments. Let us know what y'all think. Who y'all rocking with? Who y'all feel better bar for bar? And I rocked with you, but you got to do me a favor. That offbeat shit, you got to stop it. Like, it's cool, but it's too much, right? Like every now and then I get it, right?
You the new age,
but like right now, like it's like you got to slow down, or you got to like not put so many words in one bar. Like you can't don't squeeze that. Like
this whole story out, Joe.
I mean, I get it, but like. You gotta slow down to something.
A week's worth of story in
30 seconds. Like, hold on, fam. It's only a 4-minute song. I'm trying to put 4 years in this 4 minutes. Right? I got you real bad. Like, okay.
Yeah, like do that, and because another joint that Herb got that when he did that Who Run It. He bodied that.
He bodied it, and he also brought back attention to 3-6 Mafia.
Fact.
Like it was, I like it. This is what I like about it, and I always love this. Whenever you could take this, and this is why I always give Wayne his credit. When you could take a song,
the original, and make it yours.
Like every point people forget. Wait, hold on. This came out before. Like, yeah, no, this the original is over here. He just redid it. Like, what? And then also gave a resurgence to the point they even dropped their own version. Juicy J dropped one, and DJ Paul did his own. Like. We the ones who really run it, but they would still like giving back their respect. Like,
absolutely,
we appreciate you for doing that, bro. Like, I love it. That's one thing in the hip hop field that I always talk about is those bridges that need to be gapped, which a lot of people don't know behind the scenes. Like, he got Mickey Hawson behind him.
Fact.
Like,
shout out to Mickey Hawson.
Shout out Mickey. And I love that he got him behind him like that because Mick, to me, is one of them unknown artists that did a lot in the industry but didn't get a lot of recognition too.
Right.
Like, but to me, he was at the time he was one of the dopest. I remember I had to show because I was showing you like this him in the Cash Money thing because people don't remember. Like, he was saying the Cash Money like. Word, but that's when they was going through their transition, trying to find out who gonna be their next. Like they were really trying to get Wayne that light, but they wasn't for sure if he gonna take this light or not. Like. But he was around then, so to have somebody like that behind you who allowing you to do you, but also giving you that guidance, like, cause I could tell, you know what I mean? You could tell he allowed him to be wild, like, do you, but hold on, homie. Yeah. Pull back on this part here. Yeah. Like, look, and that's what I believe, and that's the only way some of these young artists gonna make it in, like, without having to get knocked upside the head 1,003 times with the bull. You know what I mean? Like, if you got somebody who can help you and tell you, like, look, bro, don't do it. Now, you know, we all do shit that we gonna be like, yeah, whatever you say. Then hold on, no, bro, was right.
Yeah, let me chill. Let me chill.
So, yeah, shout out him, man. So bro, you got it, bro.
Herbo 2-1. Eastside crazy, though. You know, Mubu.
Always.
Mubu, what up? No, what up? All that.
Taylor.
Man, it's crazy.
Shout out to the whole low end, too, man.
This is what people be feeling. Well, I love for them to fail to realize. The east side and the low end is like this, bruh.
Fact.
Like,
ain't no beef.
Like, it'd be like, it'd be like,
that's we got family over there. Like, yeah.
I grew up down there.
A lot of us from down there.
Anywhere, like, so, it just be like.
Walk straight, walk east. You go to the park, you go,
No. You can't just walk straight, go east. It ain't that simple. No.
I mean, to King Drive.
Hold on, wait, what they did on the side when I was watching that episode, he like 60-30. Why you say 60-30? I was like, bro, you talking the
60-38.
Like, bro, that's the beach. Ain't nobody on. Ain't no 60-38s, bro.
Don't you hate those shows? Like, I be watching Chicago PD talk about some weird 1613 North Racine, or they'll be like 1613 North something, and I'll be like, but that no east and west.
Right, like, no, bro.
Or on the movie that Beats that we just watched, where bro was like, man, this is Roseland. No, nigga, it's Roseland. What you talking about?
You said the whole damn
it ain't Roseland. It's Roseland.
I said no, like, nah, bro. You ain't
from the city.
But see, this is where I be trying to tell people, y'all need us in there. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, Beats did have us around, and I seen the couple of people in Beats that I know from the industry here.
Fact.
Like,
salute to everybody.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Sprato who was in Beats.
Shout out Sprato, man. Oh, matter of fact, tonight, listening party for Sprato, so y'all make sure y'all pull up his secret location.
But hold on, how they gonna pull up to the secret? But anyway, but that's what I was saying. With shout out to homie while I was in the Shy. That's what I was saying when he stepped from behind the thing to talk to the boot man. You should have been like, "Hey fam, we gonna get these tacos and nachos."
Oh,
like,
God.
you gotta give him that real Chicago shit.
But I wanted to make sure I was gonna be in that. Everybody, I don't understand the process.
Oh, absolutely.
It's been seen that I've seen like, no, I was right. Okay, I must move. I was trying to get the camera a little bit too much. They cut that all the way out, like, cause it was. Oh boy, I ain't see. What was bro name that we interviewed? That he said he wasn't for sure that he was gonna be in Beats or not neither. But he rapped on that boom bap. I didn't see him.
I didn't see him either.
I watched it. Yep. I saw him the other day too. Going what was I going? What's the cake lady name? Brown Sugar. I was going to Brown Sugar Bakery, and I seen them rap. He clean, too.
Oh, yeah. Shout out my boy, Bill.
I think that was a black he was in, though, with bang. Like,
yes, sir.
He hit me. Smash cans. I'm like, what up, bro? Like, right there. Like, yeah.
Hey, did y'all see his face? What up, Show Chicago? Hey, let's get to this hip-hop news, though. What you got for us?
Oh, man. So, it's definitely been entertaining.
Entertaining week.
Very much so.
So, Jermaine Dupri, he's currently under fire by everybody. He's saying all female rappers are rapping about the same thing. They sound like strippers rapping.
Damn.
I can't say that I disagree.
Okay.
Me either.
Unfortunately, that is the case. Like, female after female comes out talking about dicks and pussy and dancing and yada yada yada. Even if they're not strippers. Shout out Megan Thee Stallion. If I ever met her, I'd probably try to sleep with her. Moving along. She's
shout out Megan. Let me give you a five on that one though. Let's get it.
Shout out Megan, but she's about to graduate college.
Yeah, super dope. Yeah.
In the medical or nursing program or something like that.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you telling me she talking about? Well, I mean, you know what? Though, you can be smart.
She's super smart. Yeah.
Big old. I said I like how she said it.
But the issue is, I ain't gonna say it. But the issue is, they're pushing that, ass shaking and all of that other shit. Now to play the devil's advocate, I mean, it's not really a lot of people that want to hear anything else right now.
I did disagree. Right. Okay. Look, so the industry is controlled by, I don't know who control it, but I know they put out the music that they
Illuminati.
I don't want to say that, but you can, as an artist, you control your music per se, right? If you don't want to put out a song, you don't got to put out a song. Can't nobody make you.
They gonna shelf your ass.
I mean, but that's a whole different conversation. But I'm gonna say this, like, what are you gonna stand up for if you ain't willing to stand up for yourself?
That's a fact,
right? Like, people can't make you be something that you don't want to be, right? So, and Jermaine Dupri said what he said. And I agree and I disagree. I agree that a lot of the women that we hearing on the mainstream, they all sound alike. They all saying the same shit. Like, let's think about, and I hate to sound like the old nigga, but I'm just going to be the old nigga right now. Let's think about 90s and 2000 women in hip-hop, right?
Definitely.
Kim, Foxy, Trina, Eve, Missy Elliott, Queen Latifah, Shauna, the Brat. I'm missing a few of them, I'm sure, but just those that I named, how many of them sound alike? Like what? Like you could say that Kim was raunchy, right? But Kim she could still rap,
bars, yeah,
right?
Yeah, bars.
You could say that Foxy was at times raunchy, but she was a rapper. Trina was raunchy,
but they, now that you say it, no, they didn't sound alike.
but they didn't sound alike. You know what I'm saying? Like
even if they did do their raunchy shit, it did. Cause Fox and Kim, like for them, I can see why they was gonna be a group. Cause they. Yeah, I've been wanting to hear them together, no bullshit, like for a long time. Because when you hear one, their voices would have just played off each other.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Like just their voices alone, because Foxy gave up that hood to it, and then Kim could give it, but she gave it more.
Towards the end, though, Foxy kind of she came out tough, like and then towards the end of her career, she let her real voice show. So it's like when they rap, it's like fuck, I can't think of a lyric. When they rap, they purposely make their voices deeper so that they can keep up with the gas. Towards the end, when she did like that China White, it was like China White. Like it wasn't.
When she was doing that dance and shit.
You could catch me in the high spot.
Yeah, it wasn't deep no more.
Yeah.
Was that the time?
Yeah, that's true.
Did she lose her hearing too, though, or some shit? Like
that was
later. That was later.
That was before that.
Not yet.
But y'all get what I'm saying though. Like it was different. Like now, I'm not saying Cardi and Nicki sounded like. I'm not saying like the City Girls sound like somebody or nothing like that. But we getting a lot of the same style of music from all of them, right? Like,
would you call that strip club music though?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But that was okay.
Boy, I'll be clocking a bag if big booty, big old freak. If that came on, boy, I'm the stripper. Turn out my Okay.
I'm about to say.
What just happened?
I don't know. I was scared to even ask. I don't know if you're gonna break it down. We don't not know. Please.
Okay.
Okay. Now me playing devil because I'm an advocate on this one here, right? Now they put out everybody put out these songs, right? Of the strip club song, and we saying right now that is the wave of how you get your music, bro. Like, what song would they be able to put out that's gonna get them on? Like,
it ain't necessarily the song that's gonna get you on. It's the follow-ups. Listen. I'm a fan of all them girls though. I don't want to sit here and act like they whack. Hell no. I like what they doing. I like all those songs. Talk about your pussy, whatever you want to talk about. I don't really care for real.
Pussy is my best friend, is what Cardi B said, right?
Oh. She said it was her best friend, but I get it.
Oh, yeah. My bad. Yeah. My pardon me.
But I dig it. Like whatever y'all want to rap about, cool, right? It's when I hear your project, I need to hear some substance.
Yeah.
Like I ain't mad at you on your singles. Like I get it. You got to make some money. You got to feed your family, whatever the case may be. Cool. When I hear your project, I need to hear a lot of you.
But that's us though now, cause now.
But that's us. That's me.
Cause I got this. This the part that got me right, and I didn't know this. Like when we talking about Jermaine Dupri, so then Cardi B came out and did her response, right? And she said when she dropped "Be Careful," she got a backlash on that shit. To me, "Be Careful" was the shit.
"Be Careful" was the song. To me, "Be Careful" was the song that said she for real.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like think about it. We coming off of like let me go in my bag on the Cardi B. She coming off that real gangsta bitch music. Ran down off a bitch twice. All that. Bodak Yellow.
Yes, and then with this.
Be Careful.
And Be Careful
was like holy shit. Like this she being a girl.
Right.
You know what I'm
exactly.
like the. I don't care what y'all say in my comments. I'm just gonna be honest. The gangster shit that girls be rapping about, I don't want to hear you. I'm shooting this something. Shut the fuck up. Like, come on, man.
Hold on. What did you say?
Shut the fuck up. Like, I don't want to sit here and act like girls ain't got guns and shit like that. I ain't saying that, but we hear too many niggas saying that shit already. We hear a lot of male rappers doing that already. I don't want to hear your drug stories and this and that. Be a woman. Yeah. Talk your shit. Talk about and I ain't saying you got a male badge, but you deal with life in a whole different element than what I do.
Give me that story.
Simple as that.
I feel you. Cause that "Be Careful" was that.
Yeah.
But she said she got backlash off of it. But so now, with this being said, because of this way, for us, that was being played on the radio a lot.
Absolutely.
So now if she getting backlash, where is this backlash coming from that she's
talking? That's social media. I'm looking up
social media
on Billboard. It peaked at number 6.
Exactly.
Social media, like it's like, and it's kind of like again, you hear these celebrities talk about it. Oh, I don't pay attention to the comments, but you paying attention to the comments. Like, who cares, right? Like, because truthfully, I think the backlash she's talking about is from when people said that was Partisan's song and not hers.
Yeah.
You know, like Partisan came out with it first, and then now she out and it's this huge record. So that's where the backlash. Like if she talking about that backlash, then okay.
I understand.
But still, that's your record that you bought. However the fuck you did it, I like your twist to it. I like your version of this song. It's dope. Fuck the backlash. People gonna hate everything you do. So. But to Jermaine,
got backlash for fucking doing other people like for a second bust thing like her. You know what I'm saying? Nicki got backlash for doing other people's shit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
So now
they ain't stop her.
So now following up with your Jermaine Dupri, so I'm seeing that he
got a cipher. He got a female cipher.
Female cipher because he said after all the calls, DM, angry tweets, and other messages saying I am a major gatekeeper in the hip hop world, why don't I invest in a female who is out here hustling and making a name for herself? So he said he decided to do that. Now, one thing that I I'm gonna let you get back to it, but one thing that I did say when we listened to Cardi B thing too was she was saying this is what y'all don't want to hear, and she started actually naming some of these female rappers.
Rhapsody,
and she said the blogs not picking them up. We not picking them up, right? And I say this: do a feature with them because they might not pick them up, but you get picked up every time you drop something. Help your sisters out.
Fact.
That's all. Everybody get held accountable. Because I agree, though, like, if he's saying it's stripper music and all that, to me, y'all already know my opinion on this. I just listen to the main shit that come out, like, unless we got to do some bar for bar stuff with it, or unless I really rock with you. Like, if I really rock with you as a female artist, because it's a gang up here that don't just talk about that.
Shout out to K Valentine.
It is. Shout out to Mika Luciano.
Absolutely,
like, they talk, and they don't just always talk about they really spitting bars. Shout out a whole girl, Miranda, right?
Yeah.
Freestyle.
I did.
Come on.
I did.
She killed it. But so, like, with a couple extra things on Jermaine Dupri, so I seen a couple Facebook comments that said he even had a hip hop show.
Yes.
But he shelved those artists.
No. You talking about the rap game?
Oh yeah, I did. I was on tour. I saw them when they came.
Yeah.
See, I don't know much about the hip hop show. I didn't watch it.
So the rap game, they kids, right? Like, so they. I ain't gonna say he showed them. I don't know none of them who came out.
From here.
Nia K.
Yeah, Nia K.
Nia K.
I don't know if you probably seen that. But the little girl, she a little young chick.
She ain't young no more. She about 17, 18 now. Yeah.
But she been rapping in the car with the other dude. I'll probably show the video. I'll show you probably later. But
with Vogue.
With Vogue, her brother. Bars. She like got bars, but again, I don't think she wanted to. Like,
she didn't win.
It was only one that won. Didn't push anybody from that show or even try to put them on the platform.
That was the platform.
On the tour.
They went on the tour, and they were
part of the tour when they came here.
Album?
No, I don't know about. I don't know. I know he did a tour with them to get them seen. Like, and they sold out here they were deep as hell.
They sold out pretty much all the shows that they was going to because one of the young ladies, she from Baltimore. What's her name? Because she's so dope. Nope. She dark skinned. She rapped her ass off too. What's this girl name? Detronata. That's her name.
I heard of that name.
She could rap her ass off. Like, so I don't know. Like, the TV come with a different stipulation. Like, it ain't necessarily got to guarantee you a record deal. It could just be this the platform and good luck.
Yeah.
Well, and then also I feel like just my personal opinion that I feel like Jermaine Dupri is a necessary evil right now because that is gonna push more female rappers to come out and rap about more than just their pussy.
Right, as they should.
So I feel
pay attention to the ones that's not.
So I feel like that him right now, that's a necessary evil. So he's finna get backlash, but I feel like that comment absolutely needed to be said.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna shine light on all these other female rappers that need to get the light on.
And it's the same thing for the guys. Like, we hearing enough of the drugs and the guns and you fucked everybody, bitch. Like, nigga. Get to the.
But this is why they don't. And I'll be very.
This is why they don't last long.
And why they don't sell. Like, if you really like, and I have to throw this out here because like we'll talk about these young artists and say who they ain't right. But if you listen, like I listened to that Polo G, his Die Legend. What is it? Die Legend? Never. I forgot which one it is. Name of the album. But for him to be his debut album and be from the city. the way he put that album together, the sound that he did on it, the lyrics that he put. He didn't talk about all killing shit.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't talk about everybody dying and murder. He did he told a story. Being a kid from the North Side, you know what I mean, right around Cabrini Green, growing up around, he gave a story, and you can do it. Like that's when I hear guys like him, I know it's over.
Fact.
Because I mean, we know them. That we know the guys underground. We've in the trenches with these guys.
Absolutely.
And not getting that real recognition. We do our part as far as getting them out there to be heard, but the other people ain't picked up on them yet. He can show you that, you can do it and get out here and be different with it. Like I've seen shorty like, you know what, I'm gonna start rapping this way, and I'm gonna start, and he ain't kill auto-tune.
Right.
God, he didn't kill auto-tune. Like, so, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I have a real bad thing about that too after a while, but like, he did his thing. So it can be done. Just you gotta. I believe you just gotta really believe. It's up to what you really believe in.
Right.
So when I started hearing everybody started sounding like we had a conversation when we were talking about and I'm gonna throw these names out here. We were talking about Dirk, Zay, and Cowboy. I was talking to some young boys I was talking to about that, right? And they was like, shit. When I first heard Cowboy, I thought it was Dirk.
Fact.
I said, and that's how they got on. And no disrespect to Cowboy, he got barred, but it's it's the wave of what's going on right now. So I hear you, but then I hear you. I get a chance to, he sound like, so it made you catch on to it. But now it's how do I keep you? And he's been keeping the people. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's how you go about it. Lil Zay Osama.
Same, yeah.
Like, they do that. It's that rap, sing, song type thing. But if he catch your attention and he can continue to rap with you and you like it, you're going to go ahead and get it.
Right. Fact.
So there's ways to go about it, man. Just shout out to everybody who's doing their thing.
What else you got for us?
ASAP Rocky.
Free ASAP, man.
Hold on. I'm gonna say free ASAP. I don't like nobody being locked up.
Free ASAP.
But I saw a lot of comments though. But go ahead.
You know what? I really feel like this is one of those things where some people they should catch up with them sooner than others. And
so tell the story. He got into a fight in Sweden or Switzerland.
Yeah, he got into a fight. Also, he got a case on assault and molestation.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Well, he got a molestation case?
Yeah.
Out there?
I was reading about it. You know what? It didn't say if it was out there or
Is
not,
that why the fight happened? Because the boy was talking shit to him?
Probably, yeah.
Wait, I thought he never fought him, though. From the video I saw, his security, like, the dude started on the security. He was steady. Is that the video that they got him locked up? Because he got a live that he did right before this locked up. Right, I'm literally watching it right before he got. Because I ain't never seen him getting locked up, but he did a live, and he was like, "Look at this, look at him," and he really showed the two guys. They over there overseas. Now, imagine his security bigger than him.
Yeah,
of course. Ain't no big dude. He got a big security. The dude run up on his security and try to bust on him, and his security tried to keep it calm the whole time. He was filming this shit, so I'm like. Is this what happened, or did he turn it off afterward and they started scraping? I don't know. But.
So then shortly after that, the Swedish authorities showed up with a warrant at his room and took his ass in.
And he's been in there since.
Yeah, holding him since. Yeah.
Damn.
So
see,
free Flacco, man.
Look, man. Look, damn, and that's crazy because you try to go overseas to make some more money, right? And this what the hell happens to you.
And you want to say free Flacco, but we just still can't forget about what he said about the Mike Brown situation. And to be honest, all these younger rappers that's coming up, they really piss me off because when they get in a different tax bracket, all of a sudden they don't understand or know the struggles of being black or being a young black man in America or in the world for that fact of matter. So when it comes to, of course, I don't ever agree with anybody being detained and held in, conditions that they report that he's in. But I be feeling like sometimes this is the shit that comes back to you when you put that negative energy out into the universe.
Right.
Now, whether we agree with how it happened, we might not. As humane people, we're like, oh, no, that's fucked up. But sometimes the universe served that shit up to you. And
so you don't recognize what poor people going through? Let me show you with your money you steal. Listen, there's always been this quote came out. I've heard a lot of people say this. Even Kanye said. Like, what Kanye tell you where he really got it from was I was at a Savior's Day with Minister Farrakhan, and he was speaking on this in the end. no bullshit. I'm sitting there, I'm listening, I'm watching him, and he had like some of the top dudes, like he had Judge Mathis up there, and all like these, these guys getting money.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, man, he broke it down. He said, with all your money, all your cars, all your degrees, all this good shit that you got, in they eye, you still a nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Fact.
And that's what he getting right now, a reality check on. And no disrespect to to the bros and nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta be real with it. You're getting that nigga check. And sometimes that shit is especially when you way up there, it can do things to you. It can make you or break you.
Yeah.
Like, look at Gucci. Gucci caught that nigga check. And when he got that nigga check, look how when he came home. Cause it's like, bro, I've been blessed to be this good. You know what I mean? Like, I've been blessed coming from behind all this. And I'm steady playing around. Like, interview I got to finish watching it, but I'm putting this out here now. Dapper Dan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you saw that interview.
I haven't seen it yet.
The man said this. It was a part in the interview that he said this. He said he had to learn the transition. Because he, and this way it come to the rap world too. He said he tried to tell all the rappers this. He said when I first was making clothes, y'all gotta understand, I was making clothes for the hustlers,
For the dope boys.
the dope boys, the pimps. They showed a picture of him with Rakim on the album cover. The jacket he made. He like, that was my first transition of getting out. You know what I mean? He said, but the problem was I was trying to come back and help. He said, and this is what happens to a lot of us. We 2 ways in. He said, you got to be one way on. He said, when I left the streets, I literally had to take like a Sabbath away. I had to go to Africa. I had to leave. I had to get away from this lifestyle because I know, like, he's like, how can you help them if you still in the midst of this shit? You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And it dawned on. I'm like, wait, damn. It's like you got to make that change. Like, you got to make the change to this. You can always talk about what you done. You can always get because of them life lessons. But you got to make that change because if not, they gonna, especially dealing in this world, they gonna come back and bite you.
Absolutely.
They find ways to come bite you. But yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, but no, just to be more clear, so basically, when Mike Brown happened in Missouri, Ferguson, I guess they were asking him about it, and his comments was, he don't want to fucking talk about Mike Brown. He can't relate to that shit. It's like, as a black man, you can absolutely relate to it. Yeah, I don't give a fuck if you're a corporate man. If you go to work at your factory job, come home every day, you can absolutely relate to it because any given moment, that could be you.
Fact.
True.
So,
but I'm gonna tell you this part though too. It's crazy that you say this. I've met guys, black guys, who don't understand that yet because they haven't ran into it yet.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, they grew up or they was raised in a certain. Not saying he was because he come from the hood. We know. No. We know his story, but I've actually had that. And like, yo, y'all don't get like, no, I don't ride around police. Man, why? Like, oh yeah, you been around the people too long. Like in my head, I'll be like,
well, and see, I can sort of understand that. You know what I mean? But once again, history tells us that don't mean shit either.
True that.
Especially even with Dr. Dre, when he went through what he went through with the police. But for somebody like A$AP Rocky to come out the hood and, go through what he's been through, I'm pretty sure with police doing what the fuck
he been locked up.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how you know Casanova.
You can absolutely relate.
I know.
So you can absolutely relate. So, it's once again, I feel sorry because most of the time, no human being should be treated the way that, they get treated when they locked up. But this is the universe serving up your slice of humble pie.
Damn, humble pie.
You got anything else today?
Come on. I think you got one more slice of humble pie. This one here is going to be, I think this is going to be kind of deep right there. What you got?
R. Kelly?
I believe I can fly.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay, for the people who ain't in Chicago, on the news, right? They found a crocodile on the north side in Humboldt Park, right?
Gator folks, what up, folks?
Hey, wait.
King Gator.
In a lagoon, as a matter of fact.
In a lagoon, right? Ain't no damn alligator supposed to be in a lagoon in Chicago,
no,
right?
Not at all.
But like, did y'all see this meme about this shit with R. Kelly?
No.
So it's a meme where they got the alligator saying, well, see you later, alligator, is what R. Kelly said. And the alligator saying back, after a while, pedophile.
Oh, damn.
The internet ain't shit, B.
Internet, you lose every time with the internet, bro.
Telling people what's happening with R. Kelly, man.
Well, apparently the feds picked up the case.
Ain't no apparently the face.
We're down in the Darcy building. Hey, let you somebody pimp, your ass is locked up, Joe.
And we all know that when the feds come for you, they got a concrete case. Otherwise, they ain't wasting their fucking time. But apparently, motherfuckers rode up in there. They was like, "Here, we here for the." No, I'm gonna go somewhere else with that. Okay, I was gonna go somewhere else with that. But apparently, there was like a raid or something like that, and they came up on a bunch of tapes. They are going after the people that was around him. Also, so that's something that people always say. Well, why didn't the people, why they not getting in trouble? Well, other people are getting in trouble now.
Everybody locked up, including his manager, a few people, and they seized over his people allegedly turned over 20 tapes of him having sex with underage women on those tapes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then pause.
Allegedly.
There's a couple of things that I would like to address first and foremost in this situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number one, who the hell still got tapes? Like, is it, what? Y'all got VHS in y'all house? I barely got a DVD player. So wait, y'all telling me this man had this old material sitting around and y'all
Hold on. Not only that, this man is indicted for sex trafficking, not just the tapes.
Okay.
Sex trafficking.
Okay, so on a completely unrelated note, that when you have predators or people like that collect trophies, they aren't just for kicks and giggles. These are trophies so that he can go back and relive the moment. So yes, if he originally recorded them on his tapes, he needs to keep them in their original form so that he can relive through the moments.
Wait, he couldn't switch them over to DVD and still.
She watched SVU.
Hold on, so like the DVD,
she watched that, so I know that SVU all the time.
It's still
that's a chance that he would have lost his shit. If somebody would have did something wrong, it didn't transfer over, he lost the tape.
She be watching SVU all the time. That's that Law and Order.
Hold on. Before SVU, I used to watch Oxygen and watch about serial killers and all of that stuff.
Ah, okay.
So people ask, he still got VHSs, and yeah, that's the reason why.
That's
He's
more
really a predator. This ain't shit he do for fun, like a serial killer.
This is what we finna. Damn, she. Ooh. This is where it's finna get real.
They about to book his ass.
What people don't understand, all right, look, you can have this state case 100 times, and your homies and them be like, man, look, he ain't done nothing. The feds came in, people. I want y'all to wake up to what's finna happen. The feds came in and grabbed not just him, but his team.
All y'all getting 50 years.
They ain't finna be in no more. I don't know if y'all
Everybody gets 50 years
over there. The way he pointing, that's how they gonna be pointing his ass. He did it all, and they
gonna be who's on the tape.
You know,
is he sitting in court right now? Yes, point to him,
right there,
him, sir.
And you know what pisses them off when especially a black man, keep escaping the law. Like, R. Kelly has been in court multiple times for this shit.
And mocking the law.
Yeah.
They take away my right to perform. It's my birthday. I'm gonna go all around the city and perform.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all those clubs still shut down, by the way.
Damn. He won't. Damn.
Didn't about one of the he did a song about showering or something. It's a song or something he did. I'm gonna have to bring it up.
I'm gonna tell y'all this much, and maybe it's my subconscious because I have a daughter. Unless it's I don't know none of his new shit. If he got new shit out, first of all, I don't know any of the new shit. And I haven't really unless somebody playing it. I don't play R. Kelly, and I don't know.
And I'm a DJ. I don't listen.
And don't get it wrong. I see him turn. I know his music can turn up a club, but I don't think I want.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Yes, I'm a R. Kelly fan when it comes to his music. Right? Please understand what I'm saying. I like his music, right? I don't agree if he did any of this shit. I don't agree with it, right?
No, not at all.
His music. I'm one of those guys.
Ain't no if, bro.
No, I ain't gonna say if.
First motherfucking tape. If you,
I like R. Kelly music.
That I got a chance to see that. See, the other parts of the tape was cool. When they got that part, motherfucker, and then I was like, yeah, book his ass. And turned it off.
Sandpaper in her mouth.
But I'm saying
that baby, the way she was sucking it wasn't like she.
Nah, it looked like she had sandpaper in her mouth. Now, but I'm not finna talk about
that. Damn, you looked at it depth. Oh, hey, my bad. Go ahead.
The music.
He said, back to the music, man.
I don't play it no more. I don't want to offend nobody. I don't want nobody running up to the DJ booth and I got to slap him with a laptop because you tweaking on me. You know, like, because that's what's going to happen. So, but so we going to seize all of that and, you know. But man, Kels, I ain't gonna say free you, but hold your head, bro, because good luck. Your ass booked.
Did he get out on the bond? I don't
know.
Cause Fed give you a hand, he come out, he ain't got no money. Man. Who finna come up this time? Cause the first time, then the chick,
the daycare center owner,
yeah. They shut her daycare center down after that. Oh, what happened?
They ain't shut it down.
No, they ain't shut it down. They was at her.
Did she make any money after that?
I don't know. Damn. Yeah.
Leave them. Okay, I'll just say this, man. Leave them youngins alone,
But
bro.
you know what? I was done with Kels after was it Black Panties, the album where he had all the women on the front.
Yep.
You know what? He sound like somebody old ass uncle. And let me tell y'all, I don't know if y'all
Black Panties.
Hold on, but wait. This is how y'all know when dudes is getting old. I don't know if y'all know this, but I know this is a female that have older men try to approach me. They always get a car. They deck it out in chrome. They got chrome wheel coverings, chrome windshield wipers, chrome side view mirrors on the what's the name. They just put chrome all over the shit. Now I guess that's something
that's a sugar daddy mobile.
Yeah. I guess they do that to dangle in front of the
young girl. They got a pocket full of keys after that, like.
So when he did that album, it was kind of like that. So he got Married to Pussy out. Like, what the fuck, nigga? You like 60?
Then he had that song Cookie on there.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, I think I remember the Cookie. Wait, how did Cookie go? Wait,
I don't remember.
I don't
remember the song.
Eat the cookie.
Something about eating the cookie and shit. Yeah.
Because that was like, so why would he do
this? Yeah.
It was a lot of fake ass turned up music on there that the hood motherfuckers love. But I was like,
it had that spin that shit because that's when Jeezy had just dropped R.I.P. So a lot of those songs was coming out. So everybody was trying to get a mustard beat. You remember that?
Okay.
Spin that shit. Throw that shit. You sound like an old ass nigga in a strip club. Like,
and everybody
loved that Married to Pussy song, and I was like,
he got y'all gonna have me go listen to this.
Yes,
just so
but not on here though.
No, just to judge it, because I'm like, I'm being very honest with you. I don't know.
Good luck finding it. They got this mute R. Kelly shit going on. That
they got him on everywhere?
Nah, I don't know. I know they was muting R. Kelly on a few places.
They was muting him, basically saying that he wasn't going to pop up in your playlist. Like, he wasn't automatically going to show up.
But he's in there shit. You can see him searchable if you search him. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, because never mind, I ain't gonna go there.
Okay.
What y'all listening to? You got the news? I'm sorry.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry about that young man and all of his penis.
What
apparently he suffered from a liver disease.
Wait, what the hell? Wait.
Okay, so apparently he's suffering from a liver disease and it's causing him to walk. I didn't go into too much of it.
It's causing him to walk?
I'm sorry, he's losing his ability to walk. So I didn't go into too much detail on the story, but fans should know. And last but not least, I always got to end it with something funny.
Let's go.
Busta Rhymes. He didn't get arrested or anything, but he swung on a dude and missed because he called him a faggot.
Okay, let me pause. 50 didn't get hold of this video, did he?
Not yet.
Because if 50 get hold of this video, he can't go. You saw the other ones he did, but he's like, what is this?
The straw video? And what's crazy is that video came out after I was talking to y'all about the straw.
I said, oh no, I'm through with straws, Joe. You see this man? He was on there like, then after that, he was like, oh, you been in the gym? Then you see Busta on the stage and he fall off the stage. Please don't let 50 Cent get hold of this, Joe. It's gonna be a problem, Joe.
Yeah. So he of course the dude, and the video was kind of dark, but they didn't give the name of the person. But of course he played victim and said Busta was the aggressor, but he was giving Busta a hard time. So swung and hit a guy. Swung and missed. Because he got called a faggot.
Well, he lucky he missed.
Oh, God. That's huge.
Not just that. He lucky he missed because, these motherfuckers nowadays, they provoke you to steal on them so they can sue you.
Get a check. On God.
Yeah. That's what it's all come down to. And I'm glad I'm listening to a lot of these industry guys and they interview those who's waking up and starting to realize, like, no, they'll try to trigger you. You know what I mean? Like, that's what people come to do. Mm-hmm. And it was somebody I was listening to, they're like, He was talking about that gangster rap. He's like, yeah, when you talk that way. Oh, I think it was Willie D when he was talking about. He's like, when you talk that way, he said you're gonna go to clubs because
Shout out to Walker, shout out to Ti.
Oh, that was Walker. He's like, yeah, that was Walker the other day. Yep. The thing. He's like, you're gonna go to these little clubs, and you guess what?
You ain't never hit club. It's you, and they want to see you that gangster.
And you gotta go do work because this is your job. And you know what I mean? You're a rapper, but this is your job. So now you gotta show up in here. You was hollering now all that kill, die. You see all them over there? He say, motherfuckers, what they bad ticket just to meme of you. They literally will come in. I paid my $40 to come stand right here and be like
100 deep in here.
While you doing it just like this at you, like, and they want to see how you get out, Joe. Like, I've seen those incidents, so yeah, man, y'all be careful out here.
You know what? And speaking to that effect, we did an interview somewhere else on a young rapper, and I asked him why didn't he want to, exclusively be a drill artist, and he said that's too much of it's a 24-hour job. Like, he don't want to have to live that image all the time, because when you put that image out there, people expect for you to be that way.
Yeah. Especially from the city, Joe, they want to test you. Like, I mean, not just everywhere nowadays.
Yeah.
But when you really like, especially because we're on every damn TV now. Like, I've been out of town going. I'll be like, why the fuck is like? I'll be sitting there watching the news, like, why shit? Like,
and not just that, when you hear in Chicago and the murders in Chicago, so everybody expecting you to be you coming 100 times gangster, and they expect you, like, if you could go in there and you be real chill, and they like, oh, you from Chicago? You think you tough? I ain't. What you talking about, bro?
Nigga, I'm drinking tequila sunrise.
You want some water? Like, what you talking about?
That shit, cuz.
No, you from Chicago. What you want, bro? Like, damn, okay. I'm from Chicago then. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta go there.
Like, different.
Then that's when you get hit with the Chicago niggas crazy.
Like, you put down the school like and picked up a gun.
Right, like he went crazy. We wouldn't even know that. Like, your voice, your temper, all that shit made us go that way. So, but yeah. Oh, man.
So, what we listening to this week?
I've been listening to, like I always listen to, first and foremost is Hov, right? I can't go a week without listening to some form of Hov. Hov got a lot of different messages that even today I pick up on different, like, damn, maybe he meant it this way, right? But shout out to Rick Ross. I heard the Rick Ross and Swiss Beats joint.
Yes, sir.
Shit so hard. Big time. That shit's so hard. Man, Joe, like, I can't wait for the Port of Miami too. And I was been looking at the interviews, and I've been thirsty. Like, I've been on this ground. I don't even comment on a lot of famous motherfuckers' grounds, but I'm Ross. We waiting, bro. Like, when we getting it, hurry up. We need that. So I've been listening to Rick Ross. Listen to that new Jeezy.
Mm-hmm.
You know who got a bang out too that I just caught?
Who?
Future and Meek Mill.
They just
1,000 shots.
Yeah.
I'm playing that shit tonight. If you're in the city, meet me at Darren's. But yeah, it's going hard.
It's going down.
Listen, that Future and Meek Mill joint. Oh, I ain't tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all on the show. I'm going to see those guys August 31st at the
Hollywood
Amphitheater. Got my ticket.
You going?
Yeah, it's happening.
Wait, where you at? You in the line or you going all the way in?
You know, I can't sit in the line.
Look.
101. Section 101.
He like, ain't no line there.
Yeah, none of
that. I'm in there. Like,
we in that joint.
Okay. Now you got me thinking because it just popped up on my timeline too. I'm like, I think I want to go check.
When I was out of the country, it popped up like the tickets on sale tomorrow. Hey, yo, you trying to go? Yeah. Off the motherfucking ASAP. Say less. She like, where we sitting? Where you want to sit? Like, want to sit in line? Nah. Yeah, me neither. Give me.
Like, fuck that. We in there, Joe.
We in there. So yeah, we're going. I've been listening to Future and Meek Mill. I caught some albums this week too.
Come on.
Who did I catch? Damn. I've been listening to so much music. Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna look in the library to see what I've been listening to, and I'm gonna get back to y'all.
So besides Irvo and King Louie, I've been just kind of chilling. I was listening to some Solange and Jill Scott this week.
Okay.
Your girl.
Okay, Solange been holding it down, huh?
Yeah. But I see Project Pat got something new out.
He does.
He just did something with Key Glock and Dog.
Yeah,
yep. I heard.
I gotta hear that.
That French Montana and City Girls. They got a joint out called Wiggle.
Okay.
Yes.
Big Crit got a new album out. I ain't heard that yet.
Yeah, Crit shit. That's the one I'm looking at now.
Who
I
else?
want to hear this Cash Dow, Big Sean.
That's joint hard too. I heard that. I'm going through my title, y'all, so y'all bear with me.
So what I've been listening to while we waiting on him, Gucci Mane new album,
You got a new one dropping?
Delusions of Grandeur.
Okay.
That dropped. I checked that out. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. You know, it's Gucci Mane. He got some good features on there. Other than King Louis and G Herbo, I actually went into my little bag, right? Y'all know Twister dropped that summer '96.
Yes.
And them, I listened to that. I actually like it. They say Ferris is a part of it too. So shout out DJ Ferris and them. He said he had to take it back for us because he like. And I actually caught an interview that he just did with old boy.
Who interviews?
Twister did.
Okay.
With old boy, you know, dude, I don't really rock with.
Yeah.
I don't like giving him no prop.
Okay.
Yeah. But he talked about summer '96 because what he tried to do was talk about the drill rap. He started talking about the JoJo and all this, right? This what dude did. I love the way Twister handled that question. He told me, like, first and foremost, Vlad, you already should know. As many times that I've been in this game, if I didn't know any of this, I wouldn't tell you. I'd sit right here and smile at them and be like, for real? If I knew. He said, but I don't. And then he started breaking it down. He said, this, if you notice, we put out a project called Summer '96. He said, if you go back and look at the statistics in '96, it was the same almost as what's going on right now.
Oh no, it was way worse.
Come on.
I try to tell people this. Like, everybody like, yo, no, the city ain't never been this bad. Where you lived?
Right.
How long you been here? I tell them, like, the summer of the '90s, a lot of us is lucky to still be around to see it because, like, you know, we hearing 300 murders in the summer or in a year, 200, 300, 400 murders in a year. You used to hear 1,100, 1,200, 1,500 murders in the summer, in a year. The problem is it was isolated. It was in the projects.
And plus, they wasn't even
coming into TV. It wasn't social media to document all these murders and all that. Now we just seeing a high abundance of it, and it making us look crazy. Like, I got people saying, "Yo, how is it getting home every day?"
Oh God!
Easy, the same way for you. Well, they don't be shooting, bro. I ain't into it with nobody. Like I ain't gonna say like reckless shootings don't be happening, but I hear probably one shooting a year, literally, like no BS, like one a year.
They look, it gets so crazy with it because I tell you, I say this story all the time. I got my people who will call me. Mind you, they from here. Yeah. They don't live here no more. Been gone for a couple of years. And again, I always tell people, you watch news in every other town. We don't get news about Memphis like that. Unless some real major happened, right? You know what I mean? We don't get news about Atlanta, but guarantee you go to Atlanta, I turn on TV and I'm sitting there like
everybody get WGN.
Yeah, and that's Chicago. Chicago. They talking about us on it. So they see that, they like, this is what they fall off into, like, oh my God. Yeah. So you hear all these stories of, like, I remember when I'm driving somebody, I'm doing Uber, I'm driving somebody, they were like, oh my God, let's get off the expressway. And they shoot, like, bro, ain't nobody finna shoot me on the expressway because I'm not in
with nobody
on the express. Listen, it ain't, because and don't get me wrong, it might be happening. I be damned if you just riding up. I got the heat on me. I'm pulling up.
He ain't doing nothing. Shoot at him.
Hey, let the window down, fam. What up? What up? Boom, boom, boom. No.
And all I'm gonna say is, first of all, okay, I ain't gonna really get into that. But first of all, these niggas can't even shoot on sitting still on concrete.
Let alone shooting.
Let alone roll up on the side of a moving vehicle.
Some movie type shit. Let's be real. Like, movie. Again, I don't like. I'm not gonna even put it out on this podcast because I don't want people to be, my opinion on that. Y'all know I've had these conversations about late nights in the city, and I'll be out here late nights in these cities, and it's crazy. I'm gonna throw this out. I had my cousin, he posted, I guess he just got a new whip, right? He ran through, he ain't been in the city in a while. He said, man, this shit is dry. And when you hear that, you be like, wait, hold on, what? It's dry, but how is everybody getting murdered? And I go on these same blocks, and it's dry on some of these blocks.
I was saying this is before I moved back. Like, when I used to live in Champaign and come back and visit, that's the one thing I ride through the city at night. That's what I did. And when I tell you walking around, it's like you can see tumbleweeds rolling by in Chicago. Like, but here's what you do see though: a group of police officers in the area before you see a shooting.
Talk that. I wasn't gonna say it, but I like that you did. Talk that.
So, and then sometimes you might see your homie not your homie, or somebody you into it with in the club, and they lead a club and you follow them. That's a lot of what's happening.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't want to go into.
Yeah.
So what else y'all listening to?
Oh, okay. Well, I said Summer '96 by Twister, right? Hold on. Well, y'all know I'm listening to Die Legend by Polo G. I've been this one here actually made me go listen to this. I actually watched Omen. They did a write up on Bro.
Yep.
If y'all know, Omen is from Chicago and he's part of Dreamville with J. Cole, which is his label, right? Revenge of the Dreamers 3 is out.
Mm-hmm.
I had to really check this out because I really didn't know the Dreamville squad like that.
He got a nice squad over there.
I didn't know he had such a solid ass squad like that. So I listened to the Revenge of the Dreamer 3 that's out right now, man. J. Cole and his guy did some JID, Earth Gang, like dope. Hot guys.
Yes, sir.
What else I was listening to? Because I've been in the gym. So, you know, I got to have that workout music. We are the streets by the locks is what I've been over. Like, you know, like, I feel that. Y'all.
I'm going to go back in the comment a little bit. We ain't got to go and indulge in it, but I got another female artist I want y'all to make sure y'all in tune with that. If y'all ain't, y'all need to be. Y'all should know her, though. Dreezy. Like,
definitely.
Well, you know, I've been rocking with for beats. And just really brought me back to her again. Like, come on.
When we talk about female rappers now, because I don't want to go back in that conversation, and the ones who ain't just talk about they pussy and all that, her.
Yeah.
Get in tune with her. And she got some hits, so you can't say, like, this the ones they got on. Chanel Slash ain't talking about that.
No.
So, you know. I'm just saying.
Give it on up. Shout out Dream.
So I'm going to say it. The cap shit that you be saying, well, this what they on it? Nope. No,
because it's about pushing. Like this, and it's crazy that you said her name because low key, and I said this before. If I even say her album with platinum, or so we're close to, but it was low key giving to her. Like they didn't never give her props. Like Dreezy is just like when you keep hollering about females out of Chicago, people won't even think about her until like unless you hear. Like
I'm gonna go out on a limb.
Come on.
I don't think nobody can out rap in the industry right now. Like on the mainstream level, like name the top ones. I don't think they fucking with her.
Damn. Shout out Dreezy.
Let's just name the top ones real quick. Nicki, Cardi, City Girls, Meg Thee Stallion. Who else on the? I'm missing somebody.
What was her girl?
Cash Dow. Yeah, whoever.
BMA.
I don't think none of them could touch her rapping. That's just me. It's just me, and that's cause it ain't just cause she from my city, but because she from my city, I'm gonna make sure we do that.
Let's go.
Y'all got anything else to add for bar before we get up out of here?
No, Robert Taylor.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all follow us on all social media. We out.